Okay, so I'm here from WSP Consulting Engineering Company, working with the Township Public Works Department on Fairground Drive and Cedar Street in Newington, Ontario, the reconstruction. We have completed now a preliminary design for the reconstruction of the Cedar Street and Fairground Drive. So this is going to give you a quick, brief overview of our design considerations, our plan design, the existing conditions, the existing problems in the area, how we kind of plan to rectify it. So I was going to start from Cedar Street here. You can see the drawings here. So this is Cedar Street. Here we have the fairground area. As of right now, there is a CSP culvert that crosses the road within the Fly Creek here and crosses the street through private property here. We are planning to replace that with a 3.65 by 1.5 meter box culvert. Right now it's, I think we looked in the drainage report today, and it was approximately 40 years old for us. Is that correct?
It was in the 1968 engineering report. Yeah, okay, at least 40 years.
Yeah, so it was existing in 1968. So in order to proceed with the reconstruction of the road, this culvert would have to be replaced. So that's going to be a major item for this proposed reconstruction. As of right now, there are many stormwater issues on site. We're proposing to introduce a couple different cross sections. We're proposing to add a new storm sewer from approximately lot 12 all the way down to the Fly Creek. That will drain this area here. Now, if we move up towards Mill Street, we plan on having an open ditch on this property line here. Right now, it is an open ditch, so we'll continue to have an open ditch, which will outlet into a ditch inlet here. If we move up further south towards the main street, we have the fire hall right now here. We're planning on keeping the same typical cross section with a sidewalk, barrier curb, and an open ditch along this side, which will continue to outlet towards the existing drain over here. This is the existing municipal drain, Ross. Yeah. So this will, where does this outlet, you know?
The Fly Creek municipal drain goes north into the Pain River drain, eventually.
This drain here, up by Mill Street.
Goes north? Oh, is it the Artery Rumble drain you're referring to?
Yes.
It goes into the Fly Creek and then eventually goes north.
Okay, so this is the current existing outlet for the southern portion from Mill Street south back to Main Street. We'll continue to use this as an outlet. As of right now, there's still experiencing stormwater issues, just ponding in the roadway. The ditches don't work, so we would plan to in order to keep the sidewalk, we'll have catch basins on the east side of the road that outlet into an open ditch along the west side of the road. And this will travel down to the drain over here. Now moving back to the main street, we'll still continue to have a sidewalk on the east side, which will take you all the way from Main Street back to the fairground area, and barrier curb on the one side. Now moving over to Cedar Street. So this would be the fairground area here. This would be the existing culvert again. And this would be our proposed new box culvert within the right of way. We're proposing new storm sewer from Ash Street back to the box culvert, an open ditch across the properties of 9, 11, and 13, and an urban section through from the Main Street back to Cedar Street, or back to Ash Street. If we move over to our typical cross sections here, you can see each of these cross sections, which is representative of what we're planning to do on each section of road here. You can see we'll have the typical our sidewalk, our barrier curb, and our barrier curb on some of the street, on some portions of the street. This cross section would reference to the intersection at Main Street, and then we would also move down to having an open ditch on the one side here. So if anybody wanted to come up and take a look at them afterwards, I'd be happy to take you through it more in-depthly and answer any questions you may have.